want to make the drum skins, first thing I do is I need to soak for a few minutes the drum skins in water. This just softens it and allows it, instead of gives it a bit of stretch. And it doesn't take very long. I'll just weight it down to make sure it sinks. Okay, so after about 5 or 10 minutes, that's largely ready to go. So the next stage then is to take one of the skins, doesn't matter which one. This is typical of Vellum. You can see the sort of the real skin effectively there. And then it's as simple as we put like this. I then try and get this as tight as possible. Tell you what, let me just move this into the middle. So I tighten this here, make sure I've got that level. Now at this stage I like to just try and get rid of any additional creases. It's going to be an interesting piece of vellum. You can see how that's going to dry with that pattern. But that's the joy of using real drum skin. And I tighten that very, very tight. And that's the first one ready to go. Doesn't matter which type, I'm just using old hoops. And then, same again with this one, just place it over. Squeeze that on, that's already quite nice and tight. Get it so it's nice and flat. Create as much tension in the skin as I can. You can see there it's going to be very transparent. It's important to just, it's quite slippery, it's quite difficult to pull. There we go. And now we leave that overnight to dry and harden, and then we'll be able to then cut off all the excess. And the drum skins now are nice and taut. Okay, and what I've done is the first thing I do, I loosen the Jubilee kit, and then I cut off all this excess like that. So I'm left then with a sort of thicker wedge. I then put the Jubilee clip down to the required height, tighten it back up, and then I've got to go all the way around the drum, cutting off the additional excess. And then you end up at the very end with, effectively what's happened is you've had the Jubilee clip sort of on like this, you've been cutting to this edge all the way as you go round, and at last you can then clear it of the excess. And then I leave it on the drum to keep it nice and taut until I need it.